Alright, YouTube, so in last night's viewing of Evil Dead Burn, I saw some movie trailers before the movie started, and I really want to talk about them, so much so that I may even have to do a vlog for each one. And I'll start with one that I've overdue, because I do know this trailer came out, but I didn't watch it on YouTube because, admittedly, I was just getting kind of forgetful and procrastinating this video idea that I was going to create. But in the end, it all worked out, because this theatrical trailer of this upcoming movie was really cool. And talking none other than the Werewolf movie by Robert Eggers, coming this Christmas. And definitely not a Christmas movie, but it does seem like it happens in like a cold, wintry area, which same thing was true for Nosferatu from 2024 Christmas, which was an incredible movie. And it's funny because I've been watching a lot of clips of it lately, and it makes it just so much more interesting when I see and realize how like evil Orlok really was. Like, I'm just understanding now so much, and my mind is blown. And I had no doubts about, like, the movie's visuals and everything, but uncovering like small things I may have missed in my theatrical viewings of it is just really cool. And I can definitely see Werewolf being one of those movies as well. So it does have a few returning faces, actually like three, which is kind of a lot for the movie from Nosferatu, but obviously different characters, as I believe this happens in the 1300s. And something I remember mentioning in one of my videos, this was a while ago, so if you don't remember, I totally understand, and I have lost track of it. But I remember thinking how I read something how sometimes, like, a lot of times in movies, like, werewolves are portrayed as these sympathetic characters who don't want to be like werewolves, and they're just like, cursed and bitten by wolves. And while it makes sense, it also seems that in this time period that the werewolves were not just, sympathetic fallen heroes. They were like, terrible people, and people with strong abilities, such as obviously turning into a werewolf to do damage on purpose, which is giving me the impression this movie is not really following that route. Because Aaron's character, and werewolf is obviously, as you guys know, portrayed by Aaron Taylor Johnson, who is also in Nosferatu, but obviously a different character. And he looks really intriguing, and we see some really fascinating things, very dark stuff in the trailer, like looked like he was involved with like rituals and like, all this werewolf stuff. And it seems fascinating. So I guess now that I'm thinking about it, as I'm retracing my steps, it does seem like we're getting both sides, like where the werewolves who are, pure villain, evil characters, werewolves are in it, and also the fallen characters who do not want to be werewolves kind of character. So yeah, it's intriguing, and I did enjoy also seeing Willem Dafoe and Lily Depp's characters. They look very interesting in the movie, and definitely good for the time period, as also they look different how they did in Nosferatu, but also similar. And I don't know who the character was narrating over the trailer, but his voice reminded me a lot of Orlok's, which makes sense, obviously. And I have no doubt Eggers is going to deliver a great movie, and really excited, so I'm saying and too much. So overall, this trailer was incredible. Can't wait for Christmas 2025, even more so for Dune 3, but so excited for more Werewolf. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. See you more soon. Goodbye.